We good?
Yes.
It does say live now. Okay. Okay, it works.
Are we live?
Yeah, I heard myself talk. I'm waiting for the second time to hear myself talk to make sure it's still working.
I think the phone app might be delayed, but I don't know. Just not showing up on mine.
Alright, we're good.
Okay, sick.
I guess I'll start us off. So, welcome. Oh, fix your fire alarm. I don't understand what they're talking about.
Welcome to TO Talk.
Fix my fire alarm.
I don't know what they mean by fix your fire alarm.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Whatever, we're just gonna ignore that. Okay, so, hey everyone, welcome to TO Talk. This is episode 3, I think. Does that sound right, guys?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. And we're gonna be changing up some stuff. We decided to not use Skype or any kind of, video chat because that was really, really complicated. So instead, we're going to start using stuff like Discord here, and it's been pretty cool. So I hope you bear with us. It won't be as interesting to watch, but it'll be as interesting to listen to.
I also hear that Discord's gonna be getting a video chat thing soon. Maybe it'll be easier
Awesome.
to use.
That's exciting. But to go ahead and start us off, we're going to have 025 and Trash, aka Landon and Major, talk to you guys about the Melee Arcadian that happened this weekend and let us know what happened about that. So go ahead, guys.
Major, do you want to start off or do you want me to?
Nah, you go ahead.
Okay, so as the TO of the event, thank you, Joseph, for helping.
And Landon died.
Do what?
You died in the middle of that.
Anyways, I thought it was pretty good. 21 entrants. I like the turnout for the first one. Lots of setups. Love that. But as far as the actual sets go, I think they're really good. Sledge also surprised me. I didn't think he was where.
You cut out again.
I'm gonna blame not seeing Sledge for a while. Man, this push talk's not working. But he made, I think, what was it, a 15 game run without losing a single one.
He didn't drop a game in top 8. He threw out everybody.
Do what?
He didn't drop a single game in top 8.
Didn't he, not drop a game after he got losers, hit losers?
Maybe. I don't know about... Well, yeah, I think... Yeah, he made it to winner semi, so yeah. He would have just gone straight into loser side of top 8.
That's actually really funny. Mostly because he made a post on the PM thing that was going to happen that day, and he said that he wasn't going to go because there was a Melee Arcadian. And I thought, okay, yeah, Sledge is probably going to be in the money, but I didn't think Sledge was going to take first, or 6-0 Irish.
Man.
Irish has been his kryptonite for a long time.
He beat
and
Irish
he's triggered.
winners.
He's so triggered by Ice Climbers, so please tell me how Grands went. I really want to know.
Irish got beat. like just straight up.
Who characters did they play?
So it was Fox both sets. Sledge played Fox both sets. Irish played Ices, and then Irish just got beat.
Did he play Fox and Lunars too when he lost Irish or no?
Yeah.
Dang.
I feel
Go
like-
Sledge,
I
dude.
thought-
I didn't see the whole set, but there was some Fox. He may have played Sheik.
I was about to say, I thought Sledge went Sheik whenever whenever Irish beat him earlier in bracket.
He might have. I'm not sure because Kuda beat Irish with Sheik, so he might have talked to Kuda about that matchup and thought he could do it with Sheik. But still, super congratulations to Sledge and Irish, and Dr. GG got third, right?
Bear got third.
Bear got third. You mean Kuma?
Sorry.
New
I
and
mean
improved
Kuma.
Bear.
Yeah, Baylor got third.
And then Dr. Gigi got fourth, and Tooth, the one who you all put at 7 or below, got fifth. So I was the only right one.
In
so,
in my defense, if I would have known that I had to play Tooth in top 8, I would have said that he would have gotten past 7th.
That's fair. If I had known that he had to play Major for that spot, I probably would have said that Tooth would have gotten fifth.
Look, simple facts are that you were wrong and I was right. Just accept it.
Hey, Harrison said exactly 7th, so he tried.
He did. I like the curveball he threw, but I'm still the only one right.
I just said an amazing line.
It's okay. I didn't do very well in bets that weekend, anyways.
Man, I was almost right twice. If I would have beaten Tooth, I would have been right, kind of. He just wouldn't have not have gotten past 7th, and Irish almost won.
That's true. You did say Irish is going to win. I said Irish was going to be top 4. I called Irish and Sledge top 4. That's what I'm claiming. And GG. Boom. I just didn't remember that. I didn't think Bear was actually going to go.
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't have bet money on Bear, though. Bear's been, rusty in PM, so I thought it'd be rusty in Melee, but apparently not. Good job, Bear.
Yeah.
Did he play Fox?
He
Two?
played Marth.
Oh. He's going... That's weird.
Yeah.
I've not seen him do that, and I don't even know when.
Yeah. Irish Kuma winners finals was... It was pretty I liked that set. It was Marth Ices. It went 3-2. It was close. What else can we note?
Oh, Landon has something to talk about with Arcadians. He has a specific thing he wants to do with the Arcadian results. So go, Landon, go.
Okay, so something I didn't really promote super well, and I'm gonna be promoting it more in the future. It's this thing that I'm gonna call, for the time being at least, the King of the Arcadians. Basically, at the end of the school year, every winner of an Arcadian, essentially, within the school year, is gonna be invited to a special bracket where they're gonna compete to see who's the best of them. So Sledge, he won the first one, so he's already invited. Whoever wins next one, they'll get invited, so on and so forth. And depending on who can and can't attend, we might invite a person or two who consistently made top 3 or something. So, and there will be a prize for that.
Okay, here's my thing with that, because I love it. But you're only doing an Arcadian every other month.
I was just about to ask, how many Arcadians are you doing before the year ends?
Because you might have to do top 2 in that case.
Well, okay, so there'll be 8 Arcadians, and the main plan is for this to be almost more like a Smash Summit type thing. So not just a single bracket. The bracket would just be the headliner, but have them come do some funny little things and put some money into it. So I don't know. Joe and I were actually talking about this. We're trying to iron it out more. But if we end up just doing a bracket, we'll probably do top 2 then.
Because are there going to be 8 Arcadians?
Yeah, what months are you doing Arcadians?
Yeah.
Well, it's the entire school year, not just the semester.
Well, yeah, but that's still half the months. That's not 8. You can't do 8 then. The entire school year is 9 months.
16 weeks each semester.
That's 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Then you said every other month. You'd have to do it every month.
You're right. You're right. So we'll probably take top 2 or so, maybe 3, depending on if like second place of one got first and another.
Yeah, and in Irish's case, since he'll be moving,
Yeah.
rip.
It's okay. I'm just gonna wait till all of the Arcadian winners can't compete anymore, and then I'm just gonna win one.
Boom. Logic.
Yeah. And it will be an all best of 5 bracket as well. So it'll be a good day of Smash.
Sounds good and
I'm
like
excited.
a lot of fun. We'll iron out more details later for sure, because that is something that would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plus free pizza, right?
We might not do pizza. We might do like some other food, like fajitas or something. But there will be food.
All right, then you sign me up. I'll be there.
Win an Arcadian.
All right, so then we'll move on to the next topic, which is the Wii U Arcadian that'll be happening this weekend, also in Edmond. So that'll be pretty fun. So first off, with that, the Wii U Arcadian is Saturday. It starts at 3 o'clock at a GameStop in Edmond. It will be run by Johnny Ryan Weaver, who is a guy from Click Gaming. Really awesome dude. He's just been wanting to get involved with Smash because he has the ability to. And he talked to me about that. So it's going to be super fun. Half of all the venue will go towards Choose Your Character. So yay, if you're going to go to that, it'll be awesome. And the band players have not changed, and I will go ahead and read those off to you guys. So the band players are going to be Chuck, Deezus, Johan, Hyper aka Hertz, Zurge, Muse, Rec, Lil Will, Dr. Bell Pepper, and Quote. So if you're not any of those people, you will definitely be able to compete. Half your venue, which is going to be $5 venue, half of it will go towards Choose Your Character. So that's awesome. Please make it out if you can. It's only $5 entry. We don't have doubles planned yet. I want to see how this one goes since I won't be able to be there myself. So if this one goes really, really well, we'll start having doubles, and we're going to try to do this as a monthly thing. And maybe not an Arcadian every month, but we'll see. So please make it out if you can. It'll be a really fun event. And it's a great way to start off your new season's record. So, yeah. We'll see who gets there. I'm not going to make any predictions because I don't know who's going to be able to make it. So, let's see. Harrison, anything to add on that?
Woo!
Harrison? Kaze?
We almost did it.
We almost made it through the episode with him being able to hear us and us being able to hear him. So close. We killed him.
Hold on, I'm sending my messages in a bottle.
Harrison, why? Why?
We did so well up until this point. Okay, he died.
He's at...
Is he back? Can you hear
Harrison, are you
me?
back?
Harrison, restart your browser.
What again, the issues?
I told Harrison to download the actual application, and he didn't, so... This is what happens when you only use the web browser. He's muted. I can't hear him. Harrison, check your voice stuff.
I would just like to point out this is not on me this week.
You're right, Landon. You did it. You survived. You made it through.
Do we
So
need
far.
me? Do we need me to stall? I can talk about myself.
I want to hear that, actually.
All right, so shouts out to me for losing round 1 at the Arcadian and then coming back and still getting 7th. That is all.
Who did you lose to?
I lost to Talador in winners.
Man. How'd that go down?
I played Marth game 1 and I lost, and then I played Marth game 2 on FD and I won, and then we foxed it out on Dreamland and I lost.
Nice.
Okay, technically that was round 2. You got a bye.
Yeah, give the guy who loses. Ah!
Dang. Static bomb.
All right, I'm going to for the sake of the stream, I'm going to mute Kaze, and you guys just tell me when his mic is not broken.
I moved him to the waiting room, actually.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and figure that out. I'll be back. You guys stall.
All right.
No.
All right, Landon. What do we got?
Okay, so on your thing, both you and Nelot, if you look at like your match history for the Broncos Smash Bash, you did the exact same thing. You both lost, then you won 3, then lost.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Like I'm staring at right now.
I
That's
can see
literally what
chat.
happened. That's
GG. It
hilarious.
took me a while, but I finally found it. Yeah, it's okay though. I outplaced Talador.
Okay, well, Harrison's dead. Oh no, he's back.
Is his mic working?
I don't know.
All right,
He's
just let me
muted
know.
himself right now.
Just unmute him. Just unmute him. Let's find out.
Oh yeah, I did end up beating Tooth in the crew battle, but I was up 1 stock.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well,
We had a
Harrison,
battle.
I still can't hear him. We're just gonna have to move on. I'm sorry, guys. Rip Harrison.
Do we? Man, that actually sucks. I was wanting to ask Harrison about his tournament that he ran.
Yeah, Expo.
Yeah, Expo.
Actually, really crazy stuff happened at Expo. Would have
Okay.
been fun to talk about.
I only saw the results, but I didn't know if like maybe they were running low on time and they had to do best of ones. I didn't know, like, I don't know, of all the logistics.
No, that was just like the set counts are irrelevant. You know that. Like, me and you have learned that the fun way. Like, when people tell us their set count, like 90% of the time it's incorrect anyway. So.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but if it's like best of, I'm just saying I didn't know if like winners
No.
finals of pools had to be best of 1 as opposed to best of 3.
No, it was just like he was just doing that to get through faster because he was
Okay.
running the event solo.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense then. If that's the case, then yeah, those results are insane.
Harrison, do you have a push to talk button set? And you just don't know that you have a push to talk button set? I want to check that. But yeah, no, I think the craziest thing was that like Shiny beat Jesus.
Yeah.
That was pretty nuts. But let's just go ahead and move forward, I guess. So,
Do we get to talk about Melee now?
we had to talk about Melee again, yeah.
Woo!
Melee games are coming up this weekend, and they're going to be hosted at OU. The event is called Dust Bowl. It's going to be lots of fun. If you're a Melee player in the area, go ahead and just, like, drive on down. We'll be there from, like, noon till whenever we leave. Bring setups. We're only going to need 2 for the actual crew battles, and they will be streamed by the Tulsa Melee stream and by Just Kyle, and this channel will stream it as well, run by Astro Pancakes. So that'll be fun. We'll have that all streamed, all the crew battles streamed, and we'll kind of move over from there. And like I said, once crew battles are over, we're going because it's going to be a round robin. We're going to have a singles bracket. That will be super fun. So as long as we have setups for it. If we have setups for it, we'll have a singles bracket. So free friendlies. Probably a really cheaply priced singles bracket, mostly just for people to come hang out and play. So, come on down. No venue fee.
the winner of the crew battle goes to the Melee Games playoffs, right?
Yes, for the Texas-Oklahoma region.
Okay. So if they advance to playoffs, who are they? Are they gonna? So they're gonna play against someone from Texas. Probably.
Yes.
Okay.
3 teams from Texas.
Dang. What happens if
Hey,
you?
you're alive.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna unmute him.
What happened?
Okay, I don't know. I have no idea. I changed no functions whatsoever, and then you just couldn't hear me at all.
But now you're on the,
I'm just
the
using
action-
it. I'm just using it through my phone.
Okay, whatever works.
So I apologize about that. Okay, so to tell you about Expo Tournament as a whole, it was a conglomeration of a lot of misinformation. So I was originally told that I had a cap of 64, and I had until 11 o'clock to finish the tournament. I didn't have any direct assistance from any of our Smash affiliates to overall run that bracket or anything like that. I was asked to stream. I was also asked to run the bracket as normal and things like that. But the guys at Game Over were the ones who also got us in at Expo. So that was really cool of them, so that way we could get a little bit more exposure overall for the scene. And there's quite a few people who's never had a chance to come to a tournament, and they were actually wanting to know if there was a scene or places to play tournaments and stuff. So we got a bit more exposure for the Oklahoma Smash scene through that. But yeah, so as far as like the time frame, I was later on informed that you need to be finished by 7 o'clock, and we had 57 entrants. And they also removed the cap prior, told me to drop the cap from a week before. And so I was just like, all right, this is going to be kind of hectic, especially only running on about 8 setups or so. But things kind of got together. And let's see. We got things kind of together. We ended up having 9 setups to run the tournament. So I did three brackets per pool. And the internet connection was in and out and didn't support stream or anything like that. I couldn't even go through challenge. So I literally had to run a 57-man bracket effectively by myself just through my phone. All the while having, 8-year-old kids tell me, hey, am I up? And when's my turn? When am I going to go? And things like that. So I'm not going to fault them for that by any means. Because, when you just want to play the game, you want to play the game. But yeah, so all the results, 1s, 2s, 3-0s, things like that, definitely skewed. The only ones that I really cared about reporting accurately were the ones in top 8. And everything else, except for when Shiny did beat Thesis, that was the only one. That was a best 2 out of 3. I think that went to game 3. I don't remember if I actually clicked that as a best of 3, as a best of 3 or not, but that did happen, which was absolutely incredible. And he had the biggest pop off. Like, he and Zurge actually pop off about the same way. It's pretty entertaining.
But yeah, so like everything was an actual set, not a best of 1.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Is this the first season Shiny's been playing?
No.
No, Shiny's
Shiny-
been around since Pig.
Okay.
Shiny's been playing since the summer of 2015. So he's been around a while.
Okay.
He's been on the up and up for sure.
Has he been seriously devoting himself to playing competitively the whole time?
I think more seriously,
Recently, yeah.
I think he got really serious whenever Weekly started showing up that were close to him. That's when he got ridiculously serious about it. But he always didn't like losing. He always wanted to win. So he's always wanting to get better and stuff. So
Yeah.
now
We can, I guess just finish up the bracket and stuff like that. No major upsets or anything like that really happened in overall of top 8, but it was definitely some
Just
good
Surge
sets.
over Jesus was an upset. That was about it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and Muse finally beat Hertz.
Yeah, in the first set and lost the next.
Yeah, but still, that matchups. He's finally figuring out how to win that matchup. So that's really good.
Can I ask a very ignorant question?
Of course.
Who is Hertz?
Hertz is hyper.
Oh, never mind.
He keeps changing his tag. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. He plays Wario,
Alright.
right?
No, he plays Mewtwo now.
Oh, okay.
He was Wario. He wants to keep the Wario like picture because it's like his favorite character.
Okay.
All right, so it's time for what you've all been waiting for. We're gonna announce the power rankings for the fall of 2016, voted for by the people that you voted in to do the job. So the panel was myself, Lorenzo, Muse, Johan, and Dr. Bell Pepper. And we're going to go ahead and start off with 1, because I asked yesterday where people would like me to start with, and they said start off with number 1. So we're going to go 1. We're going to take some time to talk about each player going down, and then obviously we'll end at 15. So we're and any questions that you guys have, like as in the guys I'm talking to right now in TO Talk, about why people are placed some certain way or whatever, feel free to ask me. Have some conversations. It'll be fun. You guys ready?
I'm ready, Freddy.
Yeah, I mean, number 1's a pretty good player, so let's go.
All right. So number 1 was, as everyone thought, Chuck Nasty. Charizard main, Tulsa, Oklahoma. He had the most consistent record throughout the season. He lost 7 sets in total. 6 were to Johan, 1 was to Jesus. His only, quote, losing record was an 0-1 record against Jesus this season. So, pretty much unarguable.
I would agree. Good job, guys.
It was a unanimous
based on
vote.
challenge brackets that I have seen, I would also agree.
All right, number 2 is Jesus, also unanimously voted. He was the second most consistent player over the entirety of the season, but in like the last 2.5 weeks of the season, he had a string of random losses that kind of took him out of contention for 1. But on the overall, still a ridiculously impressive record. And even though he picked up a bunch of losses towards the end of the season, he has majority winning records on most people. He has like 2 losing records. And it's really funny. Because one's just an 0-1 against Quote. And the other one's now, I think, 6-2 against Muse. So, or 2-6 against Muse. Muse has like a huge winning record on him now.
Isn't he 0-2 against Quote
Pretty
now?
funny.
Or is that all
He's
time?
0-2 lifetime against Quote now. Yes.
Okay.
It's pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Now we're gonna go to number 3.
Is it
Which is
me?
going to be Johan. So Johan actually told us to remove him and give him the 4th place spot after the events of yesterday, where he jumped off the stage and SD'd while playing Muse for no reason on Game 5 of the reset. So yeah,
Wow.
but we all voted almost unanimously that he was gonna go ahead and still be 3rd. And it was not Muse that voted him not 3rd. So Muse also thought that he should still be 3rd for the season. Just throwing that out there. But Johan, like 3rd most consistent player. Just good stuff on the overall. And he's gone down on like PR to PR now, but he's been doing some good stuff recently. So we'll see how that goes. So number 4, which I'm sure a bunch of you at first thought could be somebody different until these last 2 weeks kind of confirming for sure, is Muse, who he had some bad records against Hertz and Zurge, but his amazing record against Jesus and the fact that he's just kind of been on a tear recently and just ripping up everybody he plays against and becoming like, incredibly consistent, pretty much secured his spot at number 4. And then number 5 is Zurge. That was a really big question mark for a lot of us, but his his stuff at Expo, getting second place at Expo, really confirmed for us that Zurge is really, really good still, and will always be really good. He's the one who made it into the top 5 at the last slot. So there's your top 5 of the top 15. So for those of you that bet on Guy, I'm sorry, he didn't make it. Get bodied.
Oh,
All
it takes
right.
more than one season to do that, unless you're Cyrus.
Yeah, pretty much. It's really hard to get onto the PR in one season, unless you've been here from the beginning. So next we got number 6, Hertz. It was really close, but the performance at Expo kind of gave us enough data to finally say he's really close. He was top 5 at one point, but Zurge is slightly edging him out a little bit on the overall results. Still a good placing. And then number 7, we have Rek, who has a surprisingly fantastic record.
I didn't think that guy entered singles brackets.
He's been on like this thing where he doesn't enter as often, but like at the beginning of the season, he had some good stuff. He also took Tokyo and Tulsa without losing a set, and like a whole bunch of other stuff. Like he's very consistent. He had like a few like random losses, but they were just like not that bad compared to how good his wins were.
Mm-hmm.
Like he has a win like on everybody that I just named except for Hertz because they've never played, like didn't play the season. But he had like solid wins on like everybody and Desus. He didn't have any wins on Desus either, but it was really funny. Like he got a lot of wins. Now we're gonna go in and just do number 8, which was Dr. Bell Pepper, who was behind Rek this season, and I guarantee you he will text him that probably every day for the next 3 months that he's above him on the PR. So I'm sorry, Jerome, but you voted it this way, not us. Actually, we all voted it this way. But Dr. Bell Pepper also had a lot of good wins. He had more random losses than Rek did, or more losses to people than Rek did. But on the overall, really, really like decisive record against the top players as well. Then at number 9, we have Little Will, who was doing really good at the beginning of the season, and then just stopped going to stuff.
Maybe that was his plan.
I think it was. We told him last PR he couldn't be on it because he didn't play 20 sets. So he played like 20 sets, and then he stopped coming to stuff for some reason.
I guess he didn't want his record to go down.
No, I think the stuff came up, or like, I don't know.
I know, I'm teasing.
Yeah, but people just got better throughout the season and had better wins and more data, and had records similar, but with more wins than, you know. It just kind of got to a point where it was just like, well, sorry there. We voted more based on like the factual evidence than anything else. So we'll still in the top 10, and for the last spot of the top 10, this was also a really close one. We took a tough time for us to kind of decide, but we ended up with Quote, who not only does he have an all-time winning record, undefeated record against Desus, but he has a lot of good stuff going for him, and he has lost to some people that we have in like the 11 to 15 range, but he's beaten a lot of the players above him as well, and he's just improved a ton, and he very rarely loses to just anybody like outside of this top 15 list. So, if at all, I don't think he has lost anybody outside this top 15 list. So, there you go. Yeah, actually, Quote's on the up and up. Then number 11, Tulsa's very own Shiny. Finally making it to the PR, getting that spot. In the last like week, he's beaten like 12 PR players or something like ridiculous. That's not the actual stat.
It's a good generalization though. It's pretty large.
Yeah, he went to like every tournament he could this last week, and he had good wins at every tournament he went to this last week. So I was really impressed.
What were some of his wins?
Well, in this last week alone, he's beaten. Let's see, Deezus. He beat Leaf. He beat Throng. He beat.
You beat Bill.
Yeah, he beat Bell Pepper.
Yeah, by the way, we have news here, by the way. Guest speaker.
I'm talking about the PR. We got to Shiny, and the chat's freaking out.
Yeah, he's been here since my mic died for
Lol.
some reason.
Shay broke her mic. It was sabotage.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah,
Yeah, so he beat Bell Pepper, Leaf, Deezus.
Throng. He also beat Super Naked Man. He had a lot of wins this week. Like, it helped him a lot. But, like, overall, he hadn't really lost anybody. Like, he was in contention at the lower spots, and then we looked at his record against people at the lower spots, and the people above him he just never played. So he just went out and beat all those people, because he had better record than most of the other people that we thought, the lower end. But Shiny got to 11th on this PR, so congratulations to Shiny finally making it to the PR. And then we're going to go out with number 12 next, which is our boy Lorenzo.
That's what I was talking about.
Lorenzo came in and also in the last few weeks has gotten a lot of amazing wins. His overall season wasn't super duper strong, but his last month has been very strong, so I was able to bring it up a little bit. Not enough to show up in the top 10 or anything, but you're definitely he's definitely up and up, and he might be. I'm thinking he's gonna be top 10 next time, so it'll be great. Then number 13, another unanimous vote. 11 and 12 were unanimous votes, and then 13 is a unanimous vote for Yang's Arm, aka Justice, aka Shalashaska, aka Little Mac, aka Little Johan, aka just a billion different nicknames because he couldn't pick one for the longest time. But Norman, Little Mac player, and T.O. himself, he ended up not being able to make it to a lot of things, and he didn't have any surprisingly great upsets. He just kind of had an okay record, didn't lose to anybody that we weren't considering for the PR, but at the same time didn't beat anyone amazing on the overall. He had one or two really, really nice wins, but everything seemed pretty normal and standard. So he ended up dropping down, but stays on the power rankings, so not bad. He's had a lot of stuff going on this summer, so he wasn't able to compete too much. Hopefully, he'll be competing more often and beating up some people and rising through the ranks, but we'll see. Then number 14, we have Leafy, all formerly Leaf, decided to put a Y on the end of his tag and continues to stay on the PR. I think he's been on literally every PR.
It would almost be a shame not to have him on there.
I know, right? Shay, does that sound right to you? Has he been on every PR?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So he's hanging on to the PR spot, and it's mostly because he doesn't lose to people that aren't PR worthy. So he's just super duper consistent. He's the master of consistency, and he can still beat the people around him that we've placed. So he's we'll see if he improves a lot or if he decides to just kind of slowly, dissipate. But good stuff on the up and up. He's like I said, there's good stuff overall. He's just not doing any great big upsets. So hopefully we get some more of those this next season. And then the final person on the PR, the player who is going to have to get the last spot. This person has not actually been on the PR since the very first PR, and he's climbed his way through everything just to get back on here, and that's Throng, a.k.a. Oklahoma's #1 Ganondorf player.
Who is he beating?
Rek, Bell Pepper, Lorenzo, Mooj, let's see, Leaf. So a lot of people. I think he might have beaten Justice once. I have to double check that. Probably not, but he might have. He's been picking up and grinding out his Nest secondary, and he's just kind of been playing that combination of characters and covering every matchup. So congratulations to our top 15. I'm going to reiterate that one more time for everybody who just moved or just showed up. Number 1, Chuck Nasty. Number 2, Jesus. Number 3, Johan. Number 4, Muse. Number 5, Zurge. Number 6, Hertz, aka Hyper. Number 7, Rec. Number 8, Dr. Bell Pepper. Number 9, Little Will. Number 10, Quote. Number 11, Shiny. Number 12, Lorenzo. Number 13, Yang's Arm, aka Justice. Number 14, Leafy, formerly Leaf. And 15, Throng. So, congrats to all the people who are now in the PR. We have a, like a placeholder photo prepared that Alpha will be posting today, and portraits will be done for everybody who doesn't have a portrait. So, look forward to those being released sometime soon. But until then, we have an actual PR photo. So, that will be posted as our cover photo. Yay! And once the official art stuff is done, I will have the official art updated for the Smash GG PR. So I'll add that stuff here in a bit. So I think that's everything we have for TO Talk. If you guys have any questions about why things are the way they are, which I know you do, you can feel free to message me on Facebook or Discord, and I can show you guys head-to-heads and explain a lot of the reasoning behind stuff. Actually, I can do some of that right now if you guys would really want to, if you guys have any questions in the chat. So please feel free. You guys have anything to add?
No.
Yeah, what I was going to say, I had a pretty good response to what you were talking about for the Wii U Arcadian this Saturday. If anybody that's on here that can go, definitely try to make it out, because we want to give a good showing for Click Gaming and the good fellas that are putting on that event. Because, you know, having a first event and having a weak turnout is not very exciting as a tournament organizer. So definitely help them out, keep their spirits high and things like that. And also, you know, just make sure to, you know, just go and have fun, because that's, you know, a good thing to do. Come out to an Arcadian.
What is the Muse versus Johan set count?
I'm checking that right now. It is Johan 12 wins, Muse 2. Which both of those wins were yesterday. That Muse got, so yeah. How far was I? Burrit, you were not even talked about for the PR. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, Burrit. Gonna be honest. Why are things the way they are? Because Mifune, they are that way.
Hey, it's okay. Mifune and I had a 8-game winning streak on Overwatch, or night before last. So he doesn't need BPR on Smash anyway.
I actually caved and bought Overwatch.
What made Shiny edge it out over Lorenzo? Ultimately, what it came down to was that over the season, like, Lorenzo didn't start out strong on the overall, but towards the last month started picking up and getting a lot of traction, whereas Shiny was consistent throughout up until these last few, like this last month where he started doing extremely well. So the base starting point for both of them, Shiny was starting higher to begin with. And that was the biggest thing, is that Lorenzo still had some losses to people that we weren't even questioning for the PR at all. But Shiny didn't. Shiny had very few of those, if any. So yeah, that's the biggest reason that Shiny got it over Lorenzo. Any other questions?
Booyan, why are you so cool?
I'm not. Alright, nice. Sledge, if you come to the Smash 4 Arcade, that'd be really funny. That'd be funny. Also, good job on winning the Melee Arcadian. Pretty much, Mifune. That's how a lot of people start. You can ask Shiny. When he started, he was like, no one ever told anybody, like, no one's ever like, like, thinking that he'd ever be on the PR. And look at him now. Like, a year later, he's on the PR. So, from when he, like, was going to a ton of stuff. So, Just gotta put the time in and practice and work. No, that's actually irrelevant, Shiny. I'm not gonna talk about your head-to-head there. Jesus, as much as I think it'd be funny if we offered a pot bonus at the Arcadian for any PM or Melee player that gets top 3, I just don't think they want to play Smash 4, regardless of how much money that pot bonus was.
I mean, if I thought I could win money from it, I'd probably go play.
But do you think you could win money from it?
No, that's why I'm not gonna go play.
Exactly. I can't think of a Melee player or PM player who does. Wermuj Buddha talked about, yes, they were considered and their head-to-heads were looked at, and they just were not as impressive as the people that we picked.
Like,
That's why it's safe to offer the pot bonus. Dylan, I would do it if I could be there, but I won't be able to be there for this one. The next one, I should be there for, and we can consider doing it at that time. Okay, if there are no other questions about the PR or anything else about our show or anything that's coming up, I think that we're going to see how we're about to close out the stream here. And how many people were in the discussion for the PR? I think approximately 20. Sounds about right. Shay, does that sound right?
How many people were actually being talked about in the PR?
Like 20, right?
I would say like not quite 20, but pretty close. Like probably around.
I mean, last time, I was gonna say last time, 18 or so.
Yeah. So it was close to 20. I can't give an exact number because I wouldn't actually remember.
Yeah, it's somewhere around that.
That's how we do Melee PR. We break it down to 20, and then we vote on the 20 top 15 or make the PR. Real easy.
Yep. So, I guess that's it, guys. Sledge says there will be Smash 4 at the PM Monthly this Saturday. If you guys go to the PM Monthly because you're banned from the Arcadian or you just don't want to make the drive to Edmond, go do that.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you want to play PM and Smash 4, whatever you want to do.
Or if you want to play Melee, come to the Dust Bowl.
Yeah, well, Dust Bowl Melee is going to be fun just because we're going to be chilling and playing Melee. So.
Also, we'll be going for a long time, so you can probably go to both, really.
I mean, all I'm saying.
Yeah, Dust Bowl singles won't start till pretty late, so I think it'll be fun. Maybe 4:30. So it just depends. We'll see. Either way, it's been fun, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We had 30 viewers tonight because we were announcing the PR, and I'm happy you guys sat here long enough to see the PR. That's pretty funny. It was very enjoyable to make you all wait to hear that. So the new picture should be going up soon. Alpha is going to be doing that, and I'll be submitting it to Smash GG here in a little bit. So yay!
Woo.
I think we need to do something.
Oh, wait.
with Melee when it comes to that.
Wait, Landon, what?
I think we need to announce the PR here for Melee whenever we get a new one.
Yeah, I think we should too. It's fun. It's super fun to do that. So probably we'll do that again.
Yeah, I'm down.
Harrison, you were saying?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say we should totally try to tag TSM Zero, and try to do that top 5 in each state thing that he's doing.
I mean, I think he's already talked about it with somebody, if I remember correctly.
Gotcha.
He might be making. It's he'll make one eventually, but it's not a high priority one, I think. And he said he's gonna be talking to Jacob about it. So
Right.
or Jacob said that he would talk to him about it. We'll see. We'll get there.
I just thought it would
Baby
be
steps.
something to bring up.
Yeah, it'd be funny. I actually have a plan that when I go to UGC, I'm gonna walk around and flag down top players for each game and ask them who they think the best players in random states are, and see what they say, and then tell them the right answer. They'd be really good. It's like, Mango, who's the best player in Montana? And he's gonna respond with, "Does it matter?" or something like that. It'll be a good time.
Who cares?
All right, so if you guys want to watch some Melee match analysis, go to Zelpri's stream That's twitch.tv/Zelpre. Go ahead and raid his stream. But
I just saw the
his trash talk with Sledge and Gigi.
no, I just looked at the Smash 4 PR banner that has got uploaded and thought it was really fun.
Oh, did you see Shinies?
Yeah, I like Lorenzo's too.
All right, guys, it's been fun. You all know me. I'm Rice. I'm Puyon,
Yeah.
and I have a great time doing this, and I'm sure everybody else does. Guys, you want to do your sign-outs?
You just want to go down the line?
Thanks for chiming in. You guys rock. Come out to my tournaments. Come out to everybody's tournaments. Support your local scene and be awesome.
Landon, go.
Retweet.
Word. Thank you guys for watching, especially to the Smash 4 folk that came to hear what the PR was, and they decided to sit through all the Melee discussion. That was nice. Come out to my events. I run Melee. I run the Smash on Sunday at DZ. It goes doubles at 1, singles at 2. Same tournaments it's been ran for like years. So yeah. Woo. Go Oklahoma Smash.
All right, thanks everyone.
Bye.
We'll see you next week.